On day 5, we started to drive up the east coast of Iceland. The day started off cold and rainy and occasionally turned to snow. Although the scenery was beautiful, we weren't running across any of the uniquely spectacular sights that we saw in previous days. At least not spectacular enough to get out in the rain and video. So we decided to take a detour. Since the weather was so often gloomy along the coast, we decided to travel inland through the mountains. Route 95 was part of the original ring road until a paved road was completed through the eastern fjords. It was billed as mountainous, curvy, unpaved, and rough. In other words, it was just like home for Coloradoans living in the Rockies. Plus, we hoped the weather would clear as we went up in altitude. And it did for a bit. Then things started to get really exciting. We hadn't seen another car for about an hour when the fog started to roll in and it started to get slippery on the curves. We held our breath a number of times until we got to Hengafoss. Hengafoss, or Hanging Falls, is next to a huge inland lake and close to Iceland's largest forest, which we'll visit tomorrow. The hike to the falls is 2.5 kilometers long, moderately difficult, a little steep in places, and will take about 2 hours to get up and back. About 1.2 kilometers along the trail, you reach Litlandsfoss. You have to walk to the very rim of the gorge in order to get a close look at it. Hengafoss waterfall is characterized by the rock layers of red clay sandwiched between layers of basalt, creating red strata patterns. You can see 5 to 6 million year old basalt layers from volcanic eruptions in the Tertiary period. The multiple red stripes are sediment and old soil, and the red color stems from the oxidation of the iron in the clay. Supposedly there's a cave behind the falls, but we couldn't get close enough to find it.